Nobody stopping my shine. They try to break me, try to take me out, but I got Jesus on my side. So bad I thought.
Hello, it's Nay Uplifting Others. I want to talk about forgiveness and what it means and how you can take steps to forgive. To forgive someone is stop feeling angry or resentful towards someone for an offense, flaw, or mistake. Forgiveness was like one of the major steps that I did to start my healing process. And once I forgave the person for hurting me, I thought that was it. Like, I thought that it was not okay, but kind of okay to be around the person. So when he's, I don't want to get too deep, but I don't want to be like not deep enough. So you can get the point of like forgiveness is a major step in healing, but you have to be ready to forgive. You can't forgive someone because people are in your ear saying like, well, you need to get over it. Like, just forgive the person. Just do this. Just do that. You can't forgive someone like that. In my case, I prayed about it and I asked God to give me strength to forgive the person or just whatever. Like, I just asked God for the strength to do that. And it wasn't an easy thing to do. And it wasn't like, oh, I asked God to help me forgive this person and it happened just like that. That wasn't the case at all. It was literally a while before I could. Like I said in previous videos, I prayed for the person on and off and I didn't know why. Like, I've always been taught not to hate people because hate is a strong word, and if you hate, like, it's like a darkness that you don't want to. Well, in my case, I didn't want that darkness, even though, like, okay, like, if I hate the person and it's like they have more power and this and that, and it's like a whole deal why I didn't hate the person. I disliked them I disliked them with a passion, and I still prayed for the person, and I didn't know why, like I said, and I just did it. So once I started going back to church with prayer and time and me just getting to know myself more and to know what, like, I have to do for me. And that's the whole thing. I did it for myself. I didn't do it for no one else but myself. And once I forgave, it was like a weight lifted off of me and I felt like I was healed. And I was mistaken by that. Like, I wasn't healed at all. And in my case, it was family. So I started, like, not just purposely being around the person. That's not the case at all. Like, gatherings and all that stuff, and I would see, and then I would be around, and it was like I still felt uncomfortable, but I did it because, oh, he's family and whatever the case is. Like, it was like I forgave on my own, but I feel like I was kind of rushed into it. But like, I went with the flow of things because I'm not the type of person just to walk around or to be angry or to be mad. I don't like being that way. And like, everybody's different, but I don't like being that way. So I feel like it was kind of rushed on my part. Because once people knew that I forgave the person, it was like, oh, okay, well, is over. It's said and done. Maybe that's how they thought. I don't know. I'm just assuming. And that wasn't the case. It wasn't over for me because, like, even being around the person, like, I was uncomfortable. I had flashbacks, but I just dealt with it. So what I'm telling everyone that's going through a similar situation that I went through or going through forgiving someone in general, don't forgive someone because people are in your ear telling you to. Forgive the person because you want to, and it's for yourself. It's for, like, a weight being lifted off of you to start your healing process in whatever way you have to forgive someone. It doesn't have to be sexual abuse. It could be someone hurting your feelings or physically abusing you or emotionally abusing you or mentally abusing you. It doesn't have to be just sexual abuse. You have to take the time and to really just dig deep in with yourself to forgive someone. And even if you forgive someone, you're not obligated to be around that person. You don't have to be around that person at all. And you can forgive and never talk to that person again. And I feel like when you start to heal and you want to just like, you want to start to heal and you want to move forward, you can't rush it at all, because I also did that. And I find myself still having trouble with everything that happened because I rushed it. And people are going to say what they want to say, regardless of anything. But don't feel like it's an obligation to forgive that person or to be around that person just because they're family or they're a friend or whatever the case is. You're not obligated to be around that person. You're not obligated to forgive. Everyone doesn't have it in them to forgive someone that has hurt them so bad. So I just want to make everyone aware of that. You don't have to forgive someone, but it's good to forgive. It starts your healing process, because you don't want to just be stuck in like a dark place where you're just angry with the world because of something that someone else did to you, and you're angry with everyone and you're taking it out on everyone. That's not good either, because it messes up relationships and bonds and kind of your future. When you are in a dark place and it's like you feel like you can't get out, and you feel like, okay, well, forgiveness or what, I want to start my healing process, like that is like one of the biggest things to do, is to forgive to start. Or you could just start within yourself, and as time goes on, as you're healing and finding yourself and seeking professional help or just praying about it, going to church, forgiveness will come, maybe. And you can't feel bad or don't feel bad if it doesn't come at all. Everyone is different, and I try to express that a lot because my situation is different than someone else's situation. Like, I've talked to so many people where their situation is different, and people have asked me, like, how did you do it? How did you forgive? I'm like, it wasn't me at all. My intention wasn't to write a letter to the person that hurt me in the worst way ever. It wasn't my intention to write a letter and to forgive them. But I explained, like, I didn't forgive him because I felt sorry or I felt bad or I felt like, oh, maybe I should be just because he's family or whatever the case is. I forgave him because that's what I needed to do for myself. And it's been years since I forgave that person. I still struggle because healing is not an easy thing to do, but you have to have an open mind and kind of want to forgive at the same time. So I just want to make everyone aware, like, forgiveness is a big step, and you don't have to forgive, or when you forgive, it's on your own time. No one else, and don't allow people to kind of force you to forgive or forget. Like, just because I forgave you doesn't mean I forget what you did to me type of situation. That's how I feel, and that's how a lot of people feel. Like, I forgave you, but I'm not going to forget. I can't forget. You know what I mean? Like, because I'm reminded of the things that happened because of the trauma, the aftermath of it. So I just want to make everyone aware that it's okay to start your healing process whichever way you feel fit for yourself, and to never give up and to never allow someone to dictate what you do and how you do it. Forgiveness is a big thing, and just make sure it's for yourself. Remember to try to uplift someone, to encourage someone, just to be a shoulder for someone that's going through something. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, comment, like. Thanks.